Our textbook is Building Java Programs, and we will be covering material 8 through 16, but I will also be doing a quick review of some of the topics that are critical for us to use in this course, and they are Chapter 7 from, if you've done CSC15 in this college, then you already probably have access to the Building Java Programs textbook, and I would recommend you just continue using that. And then I will go over a little bit of arrays and some of the classes and objects that Java already provides and that we are able to use. So let me go to Building Java Programs. So here is what there is a website called buildingjavaprograms.com. Here is what your latest copy of the textbook looks like. This says 5th edition here, but I'm absolutely comfortable with you using the 9th edition. And you will find that the references that I've provided to the sections in your Canvas course, they will match 9 and 10. Now, I would like you to go through this website. You can purchase the book from here, or you can purchase the book from the bookstore, or you can purchase it secondhand online. But regardless, you do need this textbook. It's not an option for this course, because this course follows very closely with the textbook, not just the reading material, but the practice work, the labs, the preparatory for the classes, for the exam, for the assignments. A lot of the material stays very close to this textbook. So this is a must-have. Now here I'd like to point you to the vertical navigation bar on the left. And here's where you'll find, you see how you can buy the book straight off from here, or you can buy it from Amazon, buy it from the bookstore. Now, these are two resources that we are going to be using very, very closely. The Practice It and the Code Step by Step. A lot of focus on Practice It. So let's click into Practice It. If you have been doing CSC15, then you're familiar with it. If you've not, then I would suggest you create a free account. When I log in, then this is what I see. You see, this gives me the option of BJP 5th or 4th. I'm just going into 4th just for the sake of it. And you will see self-check exercises, and you will also see regular exercises. So when I say SCE, this is the self-check exercises. So typically you may see PSC, which is Practice It self-check exercises, or PIE, or Practice It exercises. And those refer to the exercises here. The cool thing is that when we go into Chapter 8, and then we talk about these exercises here, they match very closely with the individual sections of your textbook. So this Practice It platform was designed by the authors of the textbook, and it is extremely useful to you to practice the concepts that you read about in the textbook. And these are some of the exercises that you can see. I'd just like to flip back. Now that you know that this is an important resource, I'm just going to go back to BJP. There's another platform called Code Step by Step, and this is another one where you can create free account. Occasionally you will see references to Code Step by Step and asking you to do programming practice before you start watching some lecture videos. So this is another useful resource for you. And this is when you go into your Canvas module and you see a reference to Code Step by Step, or you see a reference to Practice It, then you know these are the resources and how to locate them and identify them. Videos. Now, the authors of the textbook have created a lot of videos here. And this, for example, we're especially interested in the videos starting from Chapter 8, but also review material from CSC15 that if you would like to review. And these are amazing video resources. You can either go to them directly here, and also I will be providing a reference to some of these as and when I see fit inside the Canvas course. So if you see a video reference to BJP video, then that's a Building Java program video, which you can locate either by following the link inside the Canvas course, or you can follow it directly from Building Java Programs. You do not need my programming lab, and that's not something we will use. Now, here is something else that I would like to point out to, supplements. All the PowerPoint slides for your textbook for the 4th edition are available here. For example, if you wanted to do a quick review of classes and objects, then you can download that. And as you can see, you can do a quick review of the textbook by following the PowerPoint slides that have been provided by the author. So that's another very useful thing for you to use. Now, the self-check exercises are meant to increase your understanding and to create depth in your understanding. I will presume that when we start a new chapter, you will go over and do either the odd number or even number exercises for the self-checks. Now, how do you know that you've done them correctly? Well, you see the self-check solutions are all available on the website. So if you click this and you go into chapter 8, for example, then you will see that all the answers to the self-check exercises have already been provided. So let's just go into practice it and say, I would like to go into the 4th edition and go to chapter 8, and then let's say I would like to do self-check 810. And then here it says, add the following method to the point class, and then your code goes here. So I'm just going to add some information, type my solution, let's say, public void point, and then I'm just adding some code here. Now, how do I know if the solution is correct? Well, let's say I hit submit, and then my code did not compile. I have errors here, and I'm frustrated, I'm stuck, I don't know what to do. Well, if this is a self-check exercise, then what you can do is go into building Java programs. We were looking for the solution to 810. So let's go here. We are in chapter 7 here. Let's go to chapter 8. Let's go to chapter. Wow, this is a long chapter. So this is chapter 9. How did we skip that? All right. So here you go. So this is our chapter 8. We were looking for 810, and the solution to that exercise is right here. I am going to copy this and paste it into my answers here, and I submit this. What happened here? Oh, maybe I missed a closing bracket. There you see, it has passed all the tests. So I would not encourage you to just copy paste solutions, but if you're stuck and you're frustrated, then know that all the answers to the self-checks are available on this wonderful website, and you can confirm your answers by looking here. And when you read the textbook, I would encourage you to stop, do the practice set self-check exercises to increase your depth of understanding and get that programming practice. Verify your answers before you move on to the regular PIE or the practice set exercises for which there is no answer online. That is something that will be assigned to you as either a lab homework or a pre-lab homework, or something that I would like you to practice before you come into the class, or something that I will be using as a programming example in the course of my lectures. So this is going to be your lifeline. The Building Java program website is going to be a very useful tool for you. So let me go back to the PowerPoint that we were looking at. And so now we have covered slide number 2, which is the textbook, the Practice It platform, and Code Step-by-Step platform. Now let's go into our Canvas module. Your course is 16 weeks long, and it's divided into 4 modules. Each module is roughly 3 or 4 weeks of work. The 4 modules are an initial review module, inheritance and polymorphism module, collections module, recursion, complexity, and sorting searching. The review module will cover stuff from chapters 3 and 5 of BJP, chapter 7 and chapter 8. Inheritance and polymorphism will typically cover chapters 9 and 10 and parts of chapter 8. The collections module will be chapters 11 and part of 10, 11, and 12, roughly. And then recursion is going to be chapter 13, and complexity, sorting, searching is going to be, the later chapters. So this is the way we will traverse from chapter 8 all the way to chapter 16 of the textbook. And a lot of that information is there on Canvas. So don't take my word for it for the exact chapter numbers, but you will see that on Canvas. So 4 modules. Each module will have, let me see if I have actually done that. So each module is 4 weeks long. Each module has 1 programming assignment, 1 exam, or 3 or 4 weekly labs. Review module has 1 programming assignment, 1 exam, 3 or 4 weekly labs. The second module, inheritance and polymorphism, again, has 1 programming assignment, 1 exam, 3 or 4 weekly labs. So you get the drift. So there will be, in all, there will be 4 programming assignments for you, 4 exams, and roughly 12 or 13 labs that you will need to do to be successful in this course. Each exam will be a timed exam, and it will be of duration 1 hour. The lab will be once a week. For those of you in a synchronous lab, then the lab duration will be 1 hour 40 minutes, but all of you regardless will be given 1 week to complete the lab. And programming assignments will be due within 2 weeks of when they were assigned. And late work will not be accepted. Now, how are you going to be successful in this course? And you might be thinking, I don't have any live Zoom lectures. Well, the good thing about not having lectures at a certain time is that, and the reason for offering that is because you do not have conflicts in your schedule to take, courses that you want to take, but there's a conflict with the schedule. But this kind of course requires that you be more responsible, more proactive, and use the supporting materials that are given to you. I'm here to support your success. I'm accessible via email. I'm accessible via live, via Zoom office hours, and I will go over that in a minute. So there will be lecture videos. There will be the BJP videos. There will be the Zoom office hours, and there are teaching assistants, 2 or more, and there's also the student peer support Discord server. Before I jump into Canvas, let me show you the Discord server, and I would recommend that as soon as you get the information, follow the link to join the server, and that's there on the syllabus as well. So this is the Discord server, and this is CSC20 Mukarram student server. Now there will be students who have used this server last semester, but here you will see something, my message saying, welcome to CSC20. This is a great lifeline, and you will see my welcome message. And here you will see multiple channels where there is homework help, general comments, and you are encouraged to communicate with each other. And I will show you how students in the past have been communicating with each other. So you couldn't see the textbook in the link, blah, blah, right? And I'm missing this can you tell me what this was about? So these are the kind of clarifications that you can have with each other 24/7. Please do not post any solutions here. Please do not post any exam questions here, because the TAs will be walking through this and will make sure that you're using it in the way that you're supposed to be using it. So this is a great resource for you. Now let's go into the actual Canvas course. Your Canvas course is going to look like this when you log in. So this is me, and this is my office room, my virtual office room. So when you click onto this, so how do you find me in the office hour? Well, go to the front page, click on this link, and then here is where you will be taken to my office room and you can join the Zoom office hour. So let's go back here. And it says Zoom office hours are 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, if you need to see me, walk into my office room and here's where you'll find me. Now, this is what your Canvas course looks like. You can either do start here or you can go straight to modules. My course is module based, not assignment based. So it would be super helpful for you to go in here. When you go in here, there's a starting module where you have a lot of information about technology, about meet me, who I am, what my background is, and you will also have the syllabus up here. You can download a copy of the syllabus or you can walk through here. Remember that the syllabus can be changed at any time in the course, so keep an eye out and I will let you know. But this has a lot of information about modality, about description, about the structure, and also about the grading policy and the letter grades and expectations that I can have from you and that you can have from me. So please go over the syllabus here and let me know if you have any questions. Now, once you go into modules, your module will start to look like this. So week 1 is going to be introduction, review, string and random number objects. And there will be an overview here for you to see what are we doing this week, how can I prepare, and what can I expect to do in terms of assignments, activities, and assessments. So when you go in here, you will see there is no lab this week and all the to-do and all the stuff that you need to think about for week 1. Then here you will see the instructional materials. There's also a link to the Discord server here. There's a reading that you need to do. There's the programming practice that you need to do. And this is not going to be visible to you as complimentary videos, but this is going to be visible to you as must watch videos. And when you see that, then you know, in fact, I'm going to move this right up here. So this is the must watch videos, the reading, the programming practice that you need to do, some PowerPoint slides that will be useful to you, and programming examples that I use in the videos or regular programming examples. So if I'm using a particular example in my video and you would like to have access to the code, then this is the place that you can look for. And if you don't find it, shoot me an email and I will be sure to post it. There's a to-do list. What do you need to do for this week? And then a summary. So here, and if we scroll down here, you will see at some point, you will see that a programming assignment is assigned here and you will be given 2 weeks. So the programming assignments are not going to start on day 1, but they're going to start maybe a couple of weeks after we get started. But labs are going to get started on week 2, right? So let's go back. Let me go back to the PowerPoint slides and see if there's anything else that we'd like to cover. So we have gone over where to find the lectures, where to find the BJP videos, how to reach me in office hour, how to reach the student support Discord server. A link is provided to you on the syllabus and in the course, and introduction to teaching assistants Nick and Rajvi, and they will also, I will be posting their email addresses when the course starts, and they will also be available on the Discord server for you to communicate, and then you will be able to recognize them. So this is a brief overview of a welcome video to get you acclimatized to the resources, the support, and to the material that and to your Canvas course, and in general to what your expectations are for this course this semester. There will be more videos as time goes on, as and when needed, and in fact, one of the important things is that if we need to, while I understand that the discussion sections are asynchronous, we will not be meeting live, but I will be happy to have optional study sessions which are live for those of you who would like to get together and have a tutorial session or a study session. I would be more than happy to arrange it, and myself and the TAs would be very happy to help you with concepts or any other questions or clarifications that you may have. So, but that will get going once the semester starts, and once I have feedback from you about how useful that's going to be. It is going to be a need-based arrangement. So I thank you very much for watching this video, and I look forward to meeting with you online. And classes start Monday, August 30th. Material, your course will get published over the weekend before Monday. So in a few days' time, you can expect your Canvas course to be published. And that's when you'll get a chance to actually navigate Canvas and get going in the Canvas. But these videos are going to be posted on YouTube, and I have a playlist for my CSC20, so you can access those anytime. And I will be emailing this welcome video and also a syllabus for you. All right then, see you next week. Bye-bye.